Trap Media. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. We got a good fight today. Very good fight. Very good. I like it's like when I first started watching Gabe Rosado, make sure I hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that. When I first started watching Gabe Rosado, I didn't really like him. It was like, he just the guy that got a solid name that they throwing out there with a lot of top fighters, kind of like a journeyman where you can go prove yourself or get a name or get a solid performance. And then it came to the Danny Jacobs fight. Now, I'm thinking Danny Jacobs is getting ready to watch this guy. Lo and behold, I think it might have been a fight before that I seen that was good too. I had to go back. I can't remember. It's been so many, so much, so many to see. Boxing be so crazy that you will forget some fights sometime. But the one that stood out that I felt like was the turn when he fought Danny Jacobs. I'm thinking Jacobs getting ready to come whoop him. And Gabe Rosado shocked me and come whoop the hell out of Danny Jacobs. Now, he didn't get the fair nod, but, everybody who was watching that fight know that Gabe Rosado won the fight. So we move on, and he's fighting the bully. Now, he he compared to the bully, he's undersized. He's overaged. The bully is, you can say, I think the bully might do everything better than Gabe Rosado. The bully, um, from Uzbekistan, he can fight like 7-0. To be so young and to handle Gabe in the way that he did, he deserves a lot of credit as well. And I hope he gets more opportunity because he was dominating so much that he got a little bit reckless, and it was the perfect shot. You don't really see shots land that perfect. But he was fighting a veteran. It may have, but they like to rush them guys over there, and sometimes it could be for the good, but sometimes you're gonna get a Salido situation. Sometimes you're gonna get that situation, which could be a little worse because he got put out. But I would still give him uh, more opportunities. Like, say if Jaime was to come out at the top of the Gabe fight, I would still give the bully an opportunity because I think their styles match up. I think what they want Jaime to be is what the bully already is. And they say he didn't even come up box. I think he came up doing karate. But you wouldn't know that because he moves so well as a boxer. He throws a very good body punch, as Mungia does as well. And you could just see his IQ is high because he knew Rosado's arms aren't long enough to cover the body and then still keep him up and cover the head. So he's going downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. He just was doing everything right and just happened to get caught. It just was one of those moments, but that doesn't take away from him being a very good fighter. And true boxing spectators would still like to see him get big opportunities because it's a lot of potential and he has very good size. 7-0. He's young. I think he can still dominate a lot of fighters, and I think if you develop him properly, don't be surprised if he's in a super fight at some point. But he just has to be bring him along a little bit slower, get him in the right matchups, get his discipline and patience together so he's not just pick your spots. It's all about picking your spots. You don't have to rush it. When you dominate somebody, you can just let it come. Let the fight come to you. You don't always have to press it until you get that true opening, or you can find yourself in a situation where he got put down. And let's give Gabe Rosado credit. Something that Caleb Plant didn't do, that you learn as a veteran. When he got hurt by the bully, he didn't try to just stay up and fight. He took a knee, waited all the way until the end, and then got up. You get yourself composed, and that's something that all young fighters need to take from the vets. Don't panic when you get put down. They caught you. You don't have to be embarrassed about it and try to force your way back up to show how tough you are. It's best to just stay down, recompose yourself, recalibrate, and then you get up and fight when you're, semi-stable. You're not gonna be all the way stable, but semi-stable. You try to hold, get to the end of that round, and that was very good. And that's really what separated Rosado in the bully. Rosado was outmatched, but he was able to stay patient. He was able to see what the bully was doing. He was able to process his timing, and he stepped inside and caught him as he was swinging. Usually you will see it outside, but he caught it from the inside. So really go back and watch that, and that's the true standout, the true definition of a veteran versus inexperienced fighter. And Rosado just did a very good job in both of those fights, the Danny Jacobs fight and the fight versus the bully, where he was just outmatched. Now I felt he's just better than Danny Jacobs at this point. I'm not sure if I thought Jacobs was better, but something in it, Jacobs may not love boxing anymore. I just think he might just be fighting, but I don't think he loves boxing at this point. So moving to Mungia Rosado, I think they chose this fight. Of course, you got the I think Puerto Rican and Mexican thing, but the big thing is the bully and Mungia favors each other. So with the success of the bully, I think they believe Mungia will come in and have similar success and probably be able to get Rosado out early. Um, I see I see Mungia coming out and probably stopping Rosado in the first few 3 rounds with a body shot, the same way the bully caught Rosado. So I see it being an early fight, and hopefully after this fight we can get the bully in another opportunity against Mungia. But I see a body shot stopping Gabe early because that's Mungia's best punch. It put him down against the bully, and I think the same thing is going to happen when Mungia starts unloading. But I think Mungia has a little bit better punch resistance possibly than the bully. I mean, I know it was the perfect shot, and I just think Mungia is going to get him out of there early. I think they seen what I seen, and he's going to be really attacking that body, and it's most likely going to be a body shot at the end of the fight.